What's up, everybody? Good afternoon, as you can tell by the sunlight coming in from my window. Uh, we are Corporate Crash Course, and we are here today to provide you with your daily dose of DCC horror as we continue our playthrough of They Served Brandolyn Red. Now, if you missed part one, the mystery was already spoiled, so just like the wine. And So I don't know. I'm going to put my players on the spot here after introducing themselves to try and see who remembers what the heck happened.
They tried to kill me.
No, I believe I did kill you multiple times.
Only 3 times. I still have a character left.
We may or may not have tried to forcibly shove your head in a grinder.
They tried to make me into wine.
I mean, it would have been delicious.
Intentionally.
I was going to use the already dead body before I got possessed, so.
Possessed.
Oh, yeah.
Blame
it on
Oh, I didn't try to squash you. I was just possessed.
That's what they all say.
It'll hold up in court.
Probably back then it would have.
I got the demons in me again. Oops.
Oh no, the devil made me do it.
Whoopsie daisy.
All right. Well, I guess I'll say who I am. Hi, I'm Elena. Some of you guys may know me as the
Super producer Elena.
As the person behind the scenes, Twitch mistress, super producer, whatever you want to call me.
Ooh, Twitchstress. I like that.
Yeah, Twitchstress. So, hi, I'm playing a dwarven mushroom farmer named Moosh and an astrologer named Cosmo because my other 2 guys failed miserably and died. I just have death by ethereal shovel and then death by ghost pitchfork as what killed them.
Yes. The farming implements were very deadly last game.
So
I'm Nick, and I have nobody dead yet. I have Bonnie, the rope maker, who's also terrible. Dewey, the halfling vagrant, Kalb, a parsnip farmer, and Kajsa. You know, I make these names. You'd think I'd pick something I could pronounce. The dwarven apothecarist. But I recall that after Bonnie tried to crush something in the grindstone, Bonnie did partake of the aforementioned Brandolyn Red, and it made her very sad. So sad she couldn't do anything else. So I do remember that.
You should be sad after what you tried to do to me.
I guess that makes me Mike, playing 3 members of the Dragon Tier family. Rupert, the rope maker,
still alive. I need to keep note of that for right now.
Uncle Herb, the herbalist, and Old Man Harry, the herder, with his herding dog Larry. We lost Brother Mervyn to a Zombigator recently.
Yes,
if I recall correctly.
The Zombigator.
And,
poor Old Man Harry was caught without his staff at the wedding, the red wedding, we'll call it.
I'm Zoe. I'm playing a halfling trader named Gwendolyn from the Vintner family. And can't trust anybody because they've been trying to kill me this whole time. Everyone hates me just because of who my family is. It's terrible. So that's why I'm waiting outside of the anthill.
Maybe you guys shouldn't make wine out of people.
I didn't make any wine.
You almost did.
Well, made into.
True.
You can't take my whole family out. Maybe I shouldn't.
I didn't.
Like that.
There was one.
I shouldn't give him a challenge.
Yes. So the high level I believe we started last session with a wedding, because who doesn't love a wedding? Which was then suddenly infested with giant ants, and there were heads popping like pumpkins.
3 of mine.
And the groom's head was sorry, one sec.
The groom's head was stolen, right?
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
originally
Yeah,
trying to do.
we
We were
got
going to recover it because it's a
Kind
very
of
important
hired
head.
to go get it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of my family, like the groom's brother came up to me, a distant cousin, and was just like, yo, we gotta get his head back. And I said, okay, you coming with? He said, no. I said, all right, then you're paying us for the head, because Nick's family wouldn't come without
Yeah.
money, because they owed money.
I get it. Yeah. And then
We are owed our inheritance.
Yeah. My family
Ah,
owns
yes.
the vineyard that we ended up at.
Yes,
I
yes,
know.
yes.
nothing
Everyone's
terrible
blaming
has ever
me for
happened
the
or
people
ever will.
wine.
Yep, you followed a bunch of ants. You got to a vineyard where you discovered a horrible truth that the wine was people. Oh no!
And you drank it
Brandolyn
anyway.
Red is people. A nice recent reference for everyone.
Yes, of course. It's not spoilers if it's a 70-year-old movie at this point, right?
Is it really that old?
I think it was 60s.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it's not spoilers as long as you don't
Six-
tell
then
people
60
what it's
years.
from.
It's true.
Yes, and then we ended the session, I believe, with the zombie gator, and the mystery of a dead body being pulled out of the lake, which contained a dagger related to the aforementioned family member.
Letty family.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
The
Oh.
Letty family!
They killed a dude.
Oh no!
So I think that's where we ended it.
Yes, and I can't remember.
I thought
Oh, go ahead.
half the people went into the
I believe you
anthill.
guys went down and were like, nope, and came right back up, and then decided to go
right.
check out the pond.
Yep.
Right. I
There was
waited
something
outside. They went down,
shiny.
they came back, and then we
Yes.
found the shiny stuff.
Yeah. Because we were
I
like,
thought it might be Brandolyn's ring, I think.
yeah.
Turned out it was a dagger.
It was
'cause,
not.
You know, daggers, rings, they look pretty similar.
Oh, Brandolyn did tell us to what
Find
did
her
she tell
head.
us? Yeah.
Didn't it get crushed up into wine, though?
Maybe she doesn't know.
No, find her body. Because, yeah, her head
Mhm.
was crushed. It's find her
Yeah.
body.
Her head is the wine.
She's mean.
The rest of her, who knows? Maybe charcuterie to go with the wine.
Does sound pretty tasty.
I mean, don't forget there were some other buildings on the site that you guys hadn't checked out. So
Yeah, we were trying to avoid creepy looking buildings, I think.
Yeah, but I say let's just go for it.
the last one worked out so well for you, though.
Yeah, it wasn't
yeah,
creepy at all.
No,
It wasn't dangerous for me in the slightest to go in there.
no.
No.
No one tried to kill me.
Whatever
It was
postpones the anthill exploration, I'm happy with.
Yeah.
He's like, as long as we can procrastinate on the anthill,
Can
I'm
we-
gonna agree to anything.
If we stretch what is functionally the smallest module I have read for us to play into the most sessions, I might actually lose my mind.
He's gonna
Like-
kill us all, and he's
Yeah,
not gonna
we-
let
we-
us make new
we're
characters.
very
Yep.
we're very regimented to like 2 sessions per module. If we go to 3, I can't deal, and if we go to 4, I will be inconsolable.
He's gonna kill us all and not let us play anymore.
I was
We
gonna
don't
say,
have
fortunately,
another stream before Halloween. We have to finish the horror module today.
Yes.
We can
If
do
you have
this.
horror after Halloween, it's just gauche.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like wearing white after Labor Day. That'll get you killed. Also, a very recent reference.
So make sure you buy us some
I don't get it.
flavor
Moving on.
rerolls so that if we need them, we can use them so we can get through this module.
Oh, you guys are fine. Okay, so we're at the pond. To reorient you guys a little bit, basically there's kind of There is a 2-building complex to the south, one of which was the big barn where you guys fought a bunch of farming implements. And there was another house also located there. Down a path off to the east, a little bit from you, there's another kind of stone structure that you can see from there. And then you had found the 2 anthills.
Right, there were 2 anthills.
There was the one that was at the one that all the blood trails led into, and then there was the one in the secret, the hidden room behind the barn.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
So
there was no Brandolyn in there.
Well, there was some
You also
wine.
didn't. Yeah.
That's true.
The sad man found wine.
Well, should we check out that stone structure before we go back to the barn's neighbor?
The barn's neighbor. Sure.
There's Cody said
Stone
there's
structure
a
it
house
is.
next to the barn. Okay, I will approach the stone structure.
All right. So you walk down a oh, DSC, thank you. I appreciate that. So if so long as we're faster than a long time, I'll feel good. That helps. You walk down a fairly narrow kind of path between the vines, which again has kind of become super overgrown and ratty. And you get to a modest stone structure with a single rust-covered iron door that squats alone within the tall grass. A plaque above the door reads Vintner in an ancient stylized script. Given the grime and vines spread across its faded surface, you surmise no one has entered this structure in decades.
So there's just a door, no other openings?
For now, no, it's fairly, again, modest. It's not very ornate. Made of stone with an iron door.
Does it look like a storage like a?
You could say that, yeah.
I'll go try the
How big
door.
is it?
Oh.
How big is it? Like, is it like a shack? Is it a house?
It's like the size of a small house.
Okay.
I guess a shack would be a better size comparison.
But it's not like a shed or anything.
No.
Nice and small like that.
No, made
Where
of
nothing can
stone.
hide and attack us.
What's the
Is
roof
it what, a
like?
single story?
Yep, single story.
Cody, do you have the architectural diagrams? Do you have the engineering?
I do
reports?
actually. I'm referring to them right now, but I will not share them because
I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. It opens without issue. It squeaks a little on the rusty hinges. And you inside, you see 4 sealed 4 sealed sections of wall with plaques on them.
Oh, is this a is this where people are buried?
It is. It looks like it is. Yes.
I'll read the plaques.
Okay. So there are 4 of them in total, and they're kind of arranged in a square. So the top left, you see one that says Brandolyn Vintner, wife of Gage Vintner, taken too soon. Bottom left, you see Gage Vintner, devoted husband, winemaker, and craftsman. Top right, you see Heinrich Vintner, slayer of the Ant-Man horde, hero of Portnell. And the bottom right, you see Marguerite Vintner, wife of Heinrich Vintner, beauty beyond parallel.
Okay.
Is there anything else in this room?
Yeah. So weirdly, Brandolyn's crypt is covered in frost. None of the other ones are.
Frost?
Yep.
And it's a sign of a ghost right there.
But we already met her ghost. Maybe it. Well, we think we did. I think we did. I don't know what everybody else thinks.
So, can we like dust like scoop? I don't know how to explain. Like scrape away some of the frost from that, and like
You
does
try.
it-
You try, and the second you touch it, you see the words "reunite us" drawn into the frost as if scratched by an invisible hand.
Anybody got any Brandolyn Red on them?
It was in a big jug. I don't think I carried it with me. I think I
Okay.
just...
You did not. You were too overcome by grief,
Yeah.
So
insurmountable
I
grief.
have an idea. Does somebody want to help me get a giant jug into this mausoleum?
Sure.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have an idea.
It's a good idea. I like it. What could go wrong?
Oh, this
I will
is just
continue.
the start of the idea. I haven't
Oh.
finished it.
I will continue keeping Mike's character between me and both Elena and Nix.
So the things you're looking for, they're known as dolias. They're essentially giant earthenware jugs that are buried into the ground, and they allow the wine to ferment at a reasonable temperature that's slightly cooler than kind of air temp. So effectively, what you're trying to do is to dig this thing out.
Yep. Where's my shovel?
So it's like a 50-liter jug.
Yep. That's why I'm getting friends to help.
Cool.
I'd bring a water skin. Nope.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, you know
I
what?
wasn't prepared today.
Hang on. I have a steel vial. Not.
Oh, I
a-
think I might as well.
It'll probably only take us a couple of trips with that.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure it'll be just fine.
I have a steel vial and a sack, but I don't think we can carry stuff in a sack.
No, not liquids. 'Cause I only have a net, a sack, a candle, and some chain.
Yeah.
Also, I'll just mention that the ground around the Dahlia has been is fairly well packed. It looks like this thing isn't regularly like dug out and dug back in.
Okay. So,
You know, what might be able to help with this?
a
Some
chain?
ants.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If we can go capture an ant and force it to dig for us.
How does one force an ant to dig for us?
My 10-foot chain will do the trick.
I don't think a chain's going to make
I'm
it
just-
dig.
Wrap it around his neck, use it like a leash, and be like, here, boy, here's some nice dirt for you.
Love this
You know
idea.
the ants don't eat the dirt, right? Like
It's fine.
However.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Love this idea.
at this rate,
However.
Oosmeister, we're nowhere close. And you know what? I think now's a good time to cut to our southern correspondent for Elena's Snack Corner.
Oh, right.
Since she has some new Canadian goods.
Yay.
Oh, what's the snack today?
I don't know. I'm digging in.
Oh, are you gonna pull out a random one and see what happens?
Oh yeah, we're playing Chaos Laws today.
Yeah.
Coffee crisp.
Coffee crisp.
Ooh,
Start. There
very
we go.
good.
I love a coffee crust.
I don't know what this is. I assume it's coffee and it's crispy.
It's
Yeah,
exactly what it sounds like.
It's a chocolate bar with like a
Ooh.
wafer inside.
Close your
Oh,
eyes. Put it in your
jeez.
mouth.
That smells like coffee.
It's gonna be dry, so expect that texture.
You can't prime her.
I don't want her to just choke and cough on stream, you know? I wanted to give her at least that.
I don't like coffee, but I like this.
There you go.
Yay.
We're good.
That's usually the consensus people come to. That's why it's given to children, even though children don't drink coffee.
Okay.
I love a good coffee crisp in the morning.
Well, that was delicious. I'm going to eat the rest of it now.
Do we need a score out of 10?
If I were to rate this, I don't remember what I gave the ketchup chips, but I'm
I
giving
believe
this
you gave
like
them a
a
1 million out of 10.
You say
I'm gonna
definitely it was
say-
lower than it should have been.
Yeah, probably. Out of 10. I don't know. I'd probably say this is like an 8.5.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is the scale like 1 is like it's so bad I want to cry, and then like 10 is like, oh yeah, this makes me happy. I'm going to be overjoyed every time I eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I think 10 is I need to move to Canada now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
scale actually.
This is delicious.
So like 8 would be like I need to visit Canada.
Yeah.
Just to buy.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I
go
fill my
across
car
the
with
border
coffee
and
crisps.
sneak some more.
Okay.
All right. After that,
All
intro.
right, indeed.
So great plan for the ants. The only problem is if you have a chain leash for it, what is to stop it from, you know, coming closer to you and eating your head? Smarties in US are different than the Smarties in Canada.
Yeah,
I
but
Oh,
we
believe.
sent her
okay.
some Smarties.
Yeah.
We sent her
Oh.
some
Okay,
Smarties.
yeah, we have a very different idea of Smarties because I believe what you call Smarties, we
those,
call
like,
rockets.
little-
They're rockets, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little like round candy.
No,
powdered,
Smarties they're round candy as well, but they're very different.
Okay.
They're
Fair.
chocolate.
They're chocolate.
Similar to M&Ms, but
Yeah,
Uh,
but different.
very different coating.
Okay. Different.
Yeah. We both have Smarties. They're just very different things.
Yes.
Fair. Yeah. Ours is like little fruity powdered that's been compacted into like a
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it's rockets.
We
Yeah.
we have those. We call them rockets.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then cool.
Welcome back to the food podcast.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tune in next time for Smarties.
to answer maybe, I don't know. I'm keeping with this random pick. So it's gonna go poorly for me one of these days. I'm gonna pick up those ketchup Cheetos and I'm gonna be weirded out.
I can't believe you got ketchup Cheetos.
Yeah.
They discontinued those.
I'm a little scared how I got them now. How old are these?
Not that old.
They
But
recently
If
discontinued.
shipping was better, I would have sent you the whole bag because I got stuck with the rest of it. And did not
those.
enjoy it.
Stuck with.
Yeah, stuck with. So to answer your question about the ants, my idea is that I'm gonna sneak up behind one and I'm gonna bonk it on its noggin and I'm gonna
yes, the
drag
big
it back. Yeah.
Now,
yes.
hole
The
in the
anti-concussion.
plan. Have you guys seen an ant in a while?
No, that's fair. But I
There
mean,
is
there's
an
anthills.
anthill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna go in, hopes there's a single ant alone in the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Hope that you're
That's what ants
behind
do.
it when you get in, and then give it the big bonk,
Yes.
hog tie it, and drag it out.
Yes,
and
we'll
then
find.
adjust the tie so that it's just chained in the area, and you're like, oh, its only option is gonna be dig down.
Oh, the
Yeah.
tie. Okay, yeah.
Basically.
I like it.
Okay.
What's in the other building here at the barn?
I thought you were gonna say, what's the other plan we have?
What's the big idea? I think it's fine.
So yeah, I don't know. Elena's characters ran around in a circle for half an hour while the rest of you stood in the mausoleum trying to decide
I
what to
just-
do.
picture her character explaining this to me, like that meme with the, like all the pictures and the red
Yep.
string, and it's like, listen,
I promise
This
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 is
an
will
going
work.
to work.
We get an ant, which will get us the wine, which will get us the.
She's drawn all over the walls. She's like, it's going to work.
The best part is I do have chalk, so I'm just like on the bricks of the
Yeah.
mausoleum, just
The
like
other
making
people
the
have
plan.
left. It's just me, like,
It's like little
Is this
stick
okay?
figures. I've drawn a little poorly drawn ant coming out of the like hogtied and like a stick figure
you're just
dragging
bonking it with a rock.
Not a pig? No, it's an ant. God.
Ant, Jesus, you have no idea what art is.
This is a section, but okay.
So is this the whole building taken up by these?
Yep. It's a
Okay.
one-room building with
Okay.
like the crypts against one wall.
What about the other crypts? Do they all look undisturbed? They're covered in dust and dirt
Correct.
and time.
Yep. Yeah, they're all sealed. And all four of them look the same, except for the fact that Brandolyn's is
Except for-
covered in frost.
My dwarven apothecarist comes running back into the room with a steel vial of the Brandolyn Red and hands it to one of Elena's characters. Whichever one was doing the just to get them to stop with the
Yeah.
conspiracy. Here, just try this.
Yes, thank you, Elena. Please give the judge rerolls. I
Hey.
would like that very
Hey,
much.
I gave channel points. It is 1 channel point more than a player reroll, just for
Ooh.
funsies. It's 1,000 points for a player reroll. It's 1,001 for a judge reroll. Anyway,
I
so
don't like that you have to scroll down to get to the player reroll, but judge reroll is right up there. We're gonna have to do something.
I'll
about
fix it.
that.
I'll fix it later.
Yeah.
I just kind of was hastily putting this in before the show.
Yeah.
So the so you're handing me a vial of Brandolyn Red, is that what you're doing? Okay, so like in the middle of Cosmo going through this whole thing, because I feel like Cosmo will be the one who'd geek out like this, and so you know that there's gonna be these ants, and I swear to God, one of them, they've got to sleep sometime. They they don't all sleep together. They can't. There's no way. That's impossible. So anyway, oh, thanks. So I just pour it on the I pour it on the grave with the frost.
Okay, nothing happens.
All right, well, that was my idea, guys.
Can I try and like write in the frost, where are you? Question mark.
Sure, you do that, and nothing happens.
Can I brush off more of the frost now?
Sure. Nothing
Is
happens.
the is it a casket?
So it's crypt. So
It's a crypt.
in like a mausoleum, essentially, like the way it would work is that there's an alcove cut out into the wall where the coffin sits, and then they basically secure a plaque over top of it, or not a plaque, but a slab over top of it. And
So it's the slab then that's covered.
yes, it's like a
Okay,
stone
sorry.
slab.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Zeusmeister. Woo!
I was. Do
Haven't even had to use one yet.
you have anything heavy?
I don't know. Do you?
That was a question for the group.
I have
Um,
a hammer and some spikes.
Should we try and see what's in this? What's sealed in here? If
I
it's
want to
not
know.
Brandolyn?
I want to know what the ant slayer was buried with.
That's a good idea.
Hey, Elena, I'm good to my Sims. Okay.
Let's do some grave robbing.
Do you want a package of Canadian candy? Just send me your address. Apparently.
I don't think you should announce that on the internet like that. It doesn't sound good.
No, just
Hey
send me your
kids,
address.
you
It's
want
fine.
some candy?
You want some candy? Just give me your address.
Hey, I'm a Canadian. You can trust me.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
they all say.
I spaced out for a second there. What are we doing?
We're
Grave
looking.
robbing.
smashing
Yeah,
into
we're grave
graves.
robbing.
Good.
A Gary special, even though Gary isn't here.
Yeah. The spirit of Gary has possessed all of us, and now we're going to smash into these graves.
Yeah.
I actually have between all my characters, I have 2 hammers and 2 spikes.
Oh. I'll get it done in twice the time.
Yep. So what's
whose grave should we start with?
I like the idea of the ant slayer.
Okay.
Let's check out what he's got.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead. What are you swinging at it, trying to break open the slab?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Okay.
I don't.
I'll roll
like
one too,
that.
since I've got 2 hammers.
I'm just
No,
gonna
DSZ, I
supervise.
definitely don't have a white van. It definitely wasn't for my Halloween costume.
16.
16 is gonna do it. You smash through the whatever I was calling it again, that sits in front of it, and behind it, because you did this on Heinrich, right?
Yes.
You see it looks like there was probably a wooden coffin in here, but it has kind of since mostly rotted away. So essentially what you see is Heinrich's intact skeletal remains, dressed in some pretty fine looking clothes, over top of his skeleton, with some jewelry and what looks like a longsword.
Was your hammer there, other Dragon Tier clan?
Well, you broke it open, and I rolled a 2 to break it open. So
Then Rupert will take the longsword.
Helping. Yeah, it's totally functional. Feels pretty good.
What's the jewelry look like?
Oh, I don't know. Gold.
It's ugly. You don't want it.
It's bad luck to take
That's all
things
I
from a
got.
dead person.
I'm not.
No,
not
I'm
creative
thinking it's
right
good
now.
luck to take it from an ant slayer so we could slay some ants.
And have
Yes,
worse
Sure,
luck
it's
than
will-
brother Rupert had.
It will definitely
brother
give you a +4
Mervyn.
in ant slaying. That's what it looks like.
I still feel you're gonna get some bad luck from stealing from a dead man.
Well, Moosh is gonna take that gold
That risk.
piece of whatever jewelry as a good luck charm for slaying
Great.
ants.
He thinks he feels some energy radiating from the piece. Who knows if it's psychosomatic?
Is
Heck
it
insane.
placebo gold?
Why did you have to put
Suddenly
breed
Cosmo's
stuck
like-
in my head?
Putting the gold right on the wall for the plan design, like, this is gonna be perfect.
It's all coming together, baby. It's all coming together. I'm just
hoping
gonna say this
it's
was a
an
gold
amulet.
chain necklace. I'm just making it up at this point.
Yeah, no, that's what would make sense.
Wait, was
Okay.
the dagger we found in the one guy's back, was that usable?
Yes.
Yes, and I have it on
Because you have,
Moosh.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it on Moosh.
It's
Because you
just
didn't
their
want us to
family.
see that it was your family crest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
You
their
guys
family
don't
dagger, but we don't know
know.
that.
Nope. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't know what you did. This
Hey, can I see that
dagger's
dagger
just a
real quick?
dagger. Yeah, dagger's just a
Cosmo
dagger,
goes to
man.
write it on the wall, and
Yeah.
Moosh is like, no,
Yeah.
erase.
Yeah.
Should we try to get into Brandolyn's?
Yeah, her body's probably in her tomb, right? Okay. Why wouldn't
Where
it?
else would it be?
If I were a
Alright.
dead body, I would be in my tomb.
I will start working on Brandolyn's wall.
All right, roll a strength check.
I will supervise.
I'll use the other hammer, and that time
10.
18 for me.
Okay. Nick is able to smash through the other one. So you open up you take off the shards now of the smashed apart cover, and inside behind it you find an incredibly mangled skeleton. It's missing its head, and the neck and shoulder bones look crushed.
I don't like that.
She told us she wanted her body. What did she want us to do with it?
She wanted us to find it and bring it to her.
Is that what it was? Did she want us to drag her body back to where they made her head wine?
Maybe she wants body wine.
Maybe.
Body wine.
Both Rupert and Uncle Herb are going to take a bone and pocket it. A different bone each.
I think that's more bad luck than taking the gold. Well, that's coming from a lady who wears bones.
That doesn't seem like such a crazy idea.
It's a pretty crazy idea. Anyway.
I can fit some bones in my sack.
Yeah, I'll take a few bones. I'll take a few bones. I mean, we gotta carry the body somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's keeping these pocket bones.
Well, that's fine.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Maybe it'll be a good luck charm when we fight ants.
I don't think he's gonna get +4 ant slaying bones.
You know.
Hey Cosmo, maybe this rock is a good luck charm when we fight ants.
Wait, no, that rock was blessed. Sundog blessed that rock.
Rock of
Sundog
God.
Ceremonial rock.
Praise thee, Sun.
Ceremonial.
Forgot about that.
Surprised I remember. Well, I mean, when you think about it, the Cosmo's gone deep in the conspiracy theory. Like, you think, like, rabbit's foot brings people luck. You know, we carry that around as a charm. You know, why not pocket bones? Just saying, pocket bones.
As he's got, like, a whole femur, like, sticking out of his, like, pocket.
It's just sitting, like, in his hide armor sticking out above his head. It's the femur that he can use as a club later.
Yes, of course.
I don't think human bones from the people that are haunting us are the bones for pocket bones.
Haunting you?
Because, like, I literally got bones around my neck.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're haunting you, not us.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't the one that got possessed.
But we were trying to kill you.
Yeah, there was never any danger.
But I feel like they might not be as nice to you anymore if you take the bones.
Well,
especially
I'm thinking
since
take
they
the bones
want
and
their
put them in
bones
the
back.
wine.
Well, you know, like, I've always heard the expression that the only way to stop a bad guy with a bone is a good guy with a bone. So, like, really,
we're good guys with bones.
Tried to kill me.
I was possessed. We talked about this.
We're morally ambiguous guys with bones.
Okay, fine. We're gray.
Look,
we're
it's an old
area
family
with bones.
It's an old family. It's an old dragon tier family tradition. We're gonna take the bones. We know Brandolyn wouldn't mind.
Did you ask her? Because you guys talked to her.
She wanted us.
All the dragon
to carry
tiers are
her
eyeing
home.
each other as
Brandolyn is part of your family. Like,
she literally said, "Reunite us. Find my body."
So reunite us. She was.
Yo, does she want to be with her? Because you guys last time, I believed, were mentioning a lover of hers.
Lotrin Whitegrass.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure she was married to a relative of mine.
She was married to Gage, who she's now buried.
Right here in this crypt.
Yeah. So I think she may have been cheating.
Well, yeah.
So, should we really respect her wishes? Mm,
I mean,
But what if she was
depends.
forced into
Yes.
marrying Vintner? Like, a true love, in my opinion, wins. Moosh is all about the true love here.
yeah, but you can get a divorce.
Yeah, but you
Not-
can also find out that your wife is cheating and then crush her head in a wine press. So
Seems reasonable.
No,
what did
if
it say
Sam
on
cheated on
Heinrich's
me,
wife's
he'd be put into a wine press too.
tomb again?
Heinrich's wife is Marguerite.
Marguerite.
Yes, beauty beyond parallel.
Well, that was beauty beyond parallel. Was it Gage whose was
He was
something
the
about-
craftsman.
Devoted husband, winemaker, and craftsman.
yeah.
Devoted husband.
Okay.
I
Yeah, we
don't
don't
see
know if he
devoted
cheated.
wife on Brandolyn.
I bet he was cheating with Marguerite.
I mean,
No.
I love how we're just
like, I have
talking crap about these characters. Anyway, I think we should go see if moving the body over to the head wine might work.
no. We're not moving past this yet because I just looked at the family tree diagrams again, and you just insinuated that he cheated with his mother. So
I was
thanks.
gonna-
Oh,
No,
it's his
we're not
mother.
doing this.
I didn't
I kind
realize
of gathered
it was.
that was.
I didn't
How
realize.
dare
I thought it was his
imply
brother.
there's incest
Nope,
in my
nope.
family.
I thought it was Heinrich was Gage's brother. I was
How
thinking he was
dare
cheating on
you
his
No.
imply
brother's
such
wife.
vile
I
things
didn't-
about my family?
Well, this is just awkward. I'm gonna see
my
myself out.
gosh.
I'm gonna take this arm bone and I'm gonna go to the wine now and see if dipping it in there will help.
You now have
Dipping a bone in the wine, like,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
You now have a slightly sticky bone.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you
well.
for reviewing the family trees for that, Cody.
I just stuck my foot in my mouth.
Can't wait to see that clipped.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut that whole bit out. Nobody needs to know what happened.
Don't you dare. Somebody grab it before she takes
Oh,
it
but
out.
now I really want like a supercut of somebody going back and finding all our old episodes and pulling out just the best, stupidest out of
Weird
context bits
one-liners.
and just
Yeah.
stringing them together. Yeah, no, nobody should do that. Definitely never. Anyway, somebody stuck a bone in some wine.
It didn't do anything, so
No,
that
it
wasn't it. All right, I think it's.
Wine.
You have two more undesecrated crypts in front of you.
May as well smash them all, you know?
Yeah, might
And
as
our
well.
work
We've
is not
gotten this
done.
Oh, we're
far.
at it.
We've gotten this far.
I don't know. I don't really need to. I don't have much curiosity about the other two.
I'll offer the
Good.
hammer, but I'm not gonna.
I'll take the hammer. Moosh will
Oh.
try.
Strength.
Grabs
Are you
the
going
hammer
for
from-
Gage or Marguerite?
Going for Gage.
Okay.
She doesn't want to immediately defile the crypt of the person she just insinuated had an affair with their son.
That's a 9.
Nope.
I'm gonna make Cosmo try, and he's got a -2, so I'm sure this will go
Ooh,
well.
sweet.
Fighting over the hammer and smashing it.
That's a 7. So
Nope.
nope. Nothing here. Let's just go.
I mean, you're doing some damage. You're putting some dents into it, but it just hasn't broken.
Fine, I'll
Guys,
go
aren't we
again.
supposed to be getting the groom's head before the ants eat it?
It's fine.
I feel like that might have been a time-sensitive task.
I don't really like that guy. He's my cousin, but he's kind of a jerk.
Well, now he's
He
dead.
was shoving
so...
it in my face that he was getting married to this chick, and it was a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so that's a
By
dirty
what?
20.
Sending you a wedding invitation?
Yep. You smash through it. This crypt is empty. There's no body. And instead, what you see is the bottom seems to have been tunneled into from below.
Ants.
And you see a near vertical shaft going down into the ground.
Does it look deep?
Yes.
Anybody got a torch? 'Cause
Yep.
I just got a candle.
Yes.
Okay, you dropping a torch down, or are you just looking?
I was thinking just look.
I mean, it looks deep. You can maybe just make out the bottom.
I'm going to drop some rope down.
Okay.
I'm
You
so
hear
tempted to just push her in.
you hear it hit the ground, and a bunch of it
Show
kind of
me in a
coil up.
grinding wheel, will you?
It looks like it's about 15 feet down to the floor.
You know what? I wish I had put your head in the grinder.
I
Take
do
it
it.
out
I
of-
push Cosmo.
Cosmo just goes right in. All right, Cosmo's at the bottom of the well.
What do you see down there?
It's dark. He just starts playing his ukulele.
Oh gosh, you're gonna attract all the ants.
No. Do I see anything? Like,
I mean, did you bring the torch down?
I'm assuming not. The torch is still
Were you
up there,
holding the torch?
and there's
It's
a rope.
it's pretty dark, and you're in a what looks to be a very like earthen tunnel network.
Okay.
Ants.
You have a
You
candle,
want
don't
ants?
you?
Because that's how you get ants.
It's very pungent. It's got a very acrid smell. It's making Cosmo's eyes water.
Oh, gross. Does it smell like, what was it, garlic?
Garlic and sulfur.
Yeah, garlic and sulfur. I don't know if I want to light a torch. The more I think about it. I'm gonna, like, feel the wall, and Cosmo is gonna go down a little bit.
Okay. So where you came down, it kind of like, you didn't come down like in the middle of a hallway. It's kind of a rounded section. So
Okay.
you're walking down, and you just kind of going, like it's just kind of a cramped corridor, effectively.
Do I feel like a split in the corridor at all? Anytime soon?
Not yet. You kind of keep going, and it twists and turns a little bit. And then you feel yourself kick something as your eyes adjust to kind of the low level of light. You realize you've just kicked a corpse that's laying on the ground.
Oh, fun. Is it headless?
It is not. It's missing its legs, though.
Oh, gross. Cool.
It's just like its top half.
Oh. Wasn't Mr. Tanner Blackman the black family dude? Wasn't he just a torso?
Yep.
I
That
think
was
I
'cause of
found
the
his
zombie
body.
gear, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's fair. Maybe the zombie.
No, they were
gator
both
ate
only
us.
top halves.
Oh no, this guy's missing his legs too. Okay, sorry. I
Correct.
thought I thought it was just a pair of legs.
No.
I found the second half of it.
Is he wearing anything of note?
Yeah, it's still got leather armor on the torso, and still has a short sword.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the short sword.
There may be some things in some pockets if you were gonna rifle through them.
Yeah. Let me take a look at
Her pockets?
them pockets.
Oh, are you alive down there?
Whispering down the
I don't
tunnel.
hear him. I'm going to assume I'm too far to hear a whisper. Gotta find the equipment page. So I
Okay.
remember.
You also found you find some thieves' tools, and a pouch, which opening up contains 5 gold pieces They're marked with the white grass family crest.
Oh. Can I take this body? Can I scooch this body back to
Sure.
the main hole?
Yep, where the rope is hanging from the
Dangling?
ceiling.
I'm gonna tie the body off and try to climb my way back up the rope.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell them there's a body tied there. We should bring it up.
Cool.
I didn't
assume they
murder
could see
him,
you-
I'll tell you that.
I'm assuming they could see you kind of doing that from the top. Like
I don't know what they can
vaguely?
see, how far it is. I assume since I didn't take damage, it wasn't that far. So I'm gonna say white.
Did you climb down or
grass
did you
corpse.
fall?
I was pushed. I was booshed.
Oh, okay.
Fell?
We should have done something about that then. You should have done an agility check.
Are we retconning that now?
Someone
If you want.
I'd
Some
prefer
damage?
not to.
Okay.
Because we've done a lot since then and my character only has 1 hit point.
And then an egg comes out of nowhere. No.
It was a graceful fall.
It was.
didn't feel
I
a thing.
Spider-Maned my way down this
Yeah.
shaft.
They like slid on their butt. Like it was like going down a slide at a park.
It was quite fun, actually.
Yeah.
So
They didn't even realize they were pushed. It was so much fun.
so let's I say we pull this corpse up.
Okay.
Are you
All
gonna
right.
tie them to the rope?
Yes, I did before I started climbing up.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll pull on the rope.
And I shall assist on that.
Okay. You now have a body with
So
things.
this
Does it have a
guy,
head?
What?
he doesn't have legs.
But he has a head. All we need is a head, right?
we need a specific head.
Yeah, we need a specific head for Brandon, but like this is a whitegrass family person, which was the name, the last name of her lover, through the rumors at least. So I figured maybe if we bring the body up to her body, maybe I don't know who this.
Does this corpse look fresh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who wants to do something?
Are we dragging this body back to the wine room?
No, I mean Brandolyn's tomb is here. If we're supposed to put them together,
Yeah. So I was
There's-
thinking if we drag the body over to her body.
Well, I mean, her crypt is just on top of the hole you came out of, so. But you also took all her bones out and put them in various bags.
What about
And
all
why-
our
Let's
bones?
just dump her bones back, like, on the floor, and then dump the
We
corpse
put her
on top of
bones
the
in this-
bones.
Corpse's pockets.
Okay, you make a pile of bones and throw this other body on top, and nothing happens.
Look, there's a puzzle here, and we're just not getting it.
I think we've got to take all of this to the wine place because that's where she was.
Maybe if we take
yeah.
2 bones and we start rubbing them together, we get a spark like a fire.
Maybe we need to spell her name in the bones and then
Yeah.
drape him across it.
maybe we
Let's
need
bring
to
all this
crush
stuff to
his
the wine
head
room.
in the.
I'm also gonna take his leather armor on
Okay.
Moosh. I don't know if it'll fit.
She
but she'll make it
undresses
fit.
the man while we're
What
piling
happened?
bones up. We look back, like he was like that the whole time.
Who's got what's everybody's highest intelligence score?
13.
13.
13.
16.
No, sorry, 12.
Mike,
16.
your character with 16 realizes skeleton actually looks like it's kind of small if this was potentially her lover.
Oh, it's a child.
So it's probably a woman's
Oh,
torso.
Oh.
And you're saying that her lover couldn't have been a woman?
Yeah. What the heck is
If
this?
we're going by legend, her lover wasn't a woman.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, that's fair.
Uncle Herb has not heard this legend.
It's
I didn't know
Lotrin.
that.
Lotrin.
I didn't know
Herb.
she was having an affair either.
Lotrin is a strong man's name, apparently.
I don't know.
Somebody mentioned about the legend, so I have Lotrin. Lotrin is the
Okay.
name of the lover that I have written down.
Fair.
Rupert
I have written down that
is
her
gonna-
lover was her beloved husband.
climb down the rope.
Okay.
And he's going to light a torch once he gets to the bottom.
Sweet. From
What
where
is
you're
this
standing-
place?
Well, from where
look
you're
like?
standing, all you see is that it's a small, cramped tunnel. You can't see anything.
Like a
so you
dead
kind of
end or like a corridor?
So you're at a dead end currently, and there is a corridor that kind of like goes down from where you're standing. There you go, like that.
I was drawing.
Drew, that's
Oh, you're
from
taking
memory.
notes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Excellent.
Yeah, you
As
kinda-
she
you
slid
see-
down
you
the
s-
tunnel, she mapped it out.
Yeah.
You see the light like go down and hit the bend.
So what's the plan?
We've got one building we haven't checked out. There's the
Mhm.
vineyard we haven't checked out, but we need to come underground eventually to get
This
the head
also
that's going to get us
continues.
paid. Yeah, we need to go underground eventually to get the head that's going to get us paid.
Yeah.
This seems like a nicer place to go than the anthill.
Yeah,
I
agree.
feel like the ants probably took the lover down into the anthill.
Could be.
I'm cool with going underground now. All
'Kay.
I've been seeing is dead things and spooky farm implements.
They found treasures down
so
there.
while you guys
Yeah.
are all speaking about that, the rumor is that actually Lotrin Whitegrass is still alive.
Can we call him up?
Send him a text.
Yeah. Maybe a fax?
Yeah,
No, you have to go back to town, and we don't want to do that. So
Maybe a nice little what's the
Morse
Telegraph?
code.
yes,
Telegraph.
telegraph.
yes, get one of you to run the wire all the way back to town. And
Yeah.
set up the little receiving end. No, we're not doing that.
It'll be like one of those what are they, the like heritage moments?
Yeah.
I guess only I want to know what the Canadian Heritage Moment commercials. They were a big thing growing up.
Okay, fair enough.
I haven't
They're
seen one
a
of those in
big
a long
deal here.
time, though.
I mean, the house hippos was always the best one. Anyway,
I'll send it to you. Elaine.
moving on.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get you caught up on the hippos.
We going down this tunnel then? Alright.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, you go down the tunnel and you go around the bend, and it bends again, and you find yourself in a slightly larger chamber. As you look around to your immediate left, there is there's another tunnel that leaves kind of the chamber. A little bit further up and to the left, you see another exit from this chamber. And a last one kind of up and to the right.
Okay, so the tunnel we're in goes straight. There are two branches to the left and eventually one to the right.
Yeah,
Is that what you're
it kind of opens. It opens into a slightly bigger kind of cavern. And there's two branches off to the left, and it looks like the chamber or the room kind of continues off to the right.
Are
Kind of
the
like
walls of,
swells and condenses, and then
are the walls of the tunnel and this chamber, are they stone? Are they hard packed dirt? Are they loose
they are
sand?
dirt. They are hard packed dirt.
And it's like a very round tunnel. Like ant tunnel.
Yeah, like it'd been burrowed out.
Yeah. Like maybe some giant ants made this tunnel.
Is everybody down here now and kind of going into the room?
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Sweet.
Not
From the light
Larry.
at the far end of the chamber, you kind of see. It looks like there might be a little section that's slightly raised up, and you start hearing a chittering sound, and hear something flying through the air.
Fly.
Flying? Are these flying
So
ants?
we are going to roll initiative, but there will be okay. Let me get a +1. Mike, does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
And
Oh,
Elena,
no.
I believe a 18 would hit you.
Yep, unfortunately.
Even with all that armor.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Got her in the knees. She doesn't have leg armor.
Yeah.
She got her armor
Mike,
from
you
a
take
legless
5
man.
damage as acid engulfs your character. And Elena,
There
you
goes-
take 2 damage.
Rupert.
Woo.
Not Rupert.
He had the sword.
And now we're going to roll initiative. As the
I
chittering
rolled
continues.
a 13.
Sorry, Zoe, you got a 13?
Yes.
21 for me.
11?
18.
12.
And I gotta do the ants.
Rupert was also carrying the torch.
Ooh, the torch falls to the ground.
Is it still burning though?
Okay, Nick, you are up first.
Okay. Is the torch still burning?
Yes, just on the ground.
Okay. Sorry, where did the acid come from? Do I see something?
Yep, you can see the light kind of glinting off some thoraxes raised slightly above you guys, kind of towards where the room seems to branch over into.
Okay. So the 2 paths to the left are this side of the
Correct.
pile of... I'm gonna light one of my own torches, leave that one there, and run for the first path on the left.
Okay. You start running down a hallway. And that's it. It's
Yep.
quiet. You don't hear anything. It just keeps going. You have like twists and turns and
I might shout for the others to follow me, or to also run.
so your other character is going to?
I think so. It didn't really go well before with the ants. And I just saw Rupert melt.
Okay. Then Elena, you're up.
Cosmo is also going to run, seeing
Okay.
Nick's characters take off. And Moosh, this is a big open like area, right? That we've come across, or is it still
Big.
okay, so it's more open than it was. It's like a okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Moosh is just gonna follow as well, and just like kind of like look at the rest of the adventurers and kind of maybe grab Zoe's last remaining and like drag them as well.
Okay. The ants. are going to follow. And as they run up to get into the hallway, well, Zoe's getting pulled. Then they're gonna jump on Mike's two characters. Cause
Sorry,
of course
Mike.
they will. Mike
He had a
does,
fail safe. He's got Larry upstairs waiting for him.
Larry's the
does
dog.
does a 9
Oh,
hit.
Larry's the dog. Oh, dog.
Nine
We
does
have
not
a
hit.
dog.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does hit.
Okay. You only have two characters left, right?
I do.
Don't worry. Gwendolyn will take care of Larry.
Yeah. First one takes 3 damage, and the other one takes 4 damage.
It hits both of them?
Oh yeah, they both got hit with 1. Because like the three ants basically run down and swarmed your two characters. 2 of them got off hits with their mandibles. So.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take care of Larry. Don't worry.
Are all of your characters dead now, Mike?
No, they're both still alive.
Great.
Yes.
Wow. A lot of damage.
It's amazing.
You got tanks.
You so happen to
yeah.
be really tough.
Zoe, you're up.
Old man
I'm
Harry
gonna
is a
keep
lot
on
sturdier than
booking
he
it.
looks.
Okay, Mike, are your characters gonna run?
Can they?
I guess.
They're bleeding profusely.
Yes.
Okay. I won't even give them attacks of opportunity at that because
Old man Harry's gonna try and grab the sword from Rupert as he runs by.
Okay. We're back at the top. Are you guys just all basically booking it away from these ants down the hallway?
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
I don't want the
Scooby-Dooing it.
smoke.
Okay. Well,
Bonus
because
points
I'm,
if there's side passages that we can dip in and out
there
of.
there
like
are
Scooby-Doo.
none. It just keeps going all the way around. After what feels like a long time, there's a split. So you could go left or you could go right. And I will say, you think you see faint light on the right.
Quick,
You
throw
go
the
to
torch to
right.
the other direction and go to the right.
Okay, I do that.
Fake out the ants.
Okay, so you throw it on the left, and you go
Where's
running to the right.
Larry?
And as you come up into the, as you go into the right, you enter back into the chamber where you were in before. So you've gone in a whole circle.
So which one we came out from the other path?
Yes.
Okay.
So now you can essentially see as you enter in, there's the chamber you were in before, kind of on your right hand side, and there's another portion of the chamber to the left. And in that side, you now see 2 other passages jutting off.
And are the ants gone? Are they still following?
Oh, they're
us back
following
then?
you guys. They're
Keep booking it.
They're
No time
coming.
to stop.
Okay. Of the
They're
two,
the
running
light
for the
fake out
rope.
trick didn't work.
run for the rope. That's smart. Okay.
I'm gonna run the opposite direction of the way he goes.
So wait, so Nick's going back for the rope.
Mhm.
Okay.
All the dragon tears are going for the rope.
And I'm gonna go the other way in the hopes that the ants chase the people who are going to stop at the rope and try and
Okay.
climb.
So Zoe, you have 2 choices. You can go left or right in this kind of left section of the chamber. You also have no torch. So
There's one on the floor.
Back the other way.
No, I mean there's the one that Rupert dropped when he melted.
But we picked it up and
Melted it back
took
the
it.
other way.
No, I lit a new
Yeah.
one because I was just taking
You
Oh.
lit a new
Oh,
one.
but he'd still back the other way.
Yeah.
the one that I lit.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go because we gone one of these 2 directions? Yes. No.
On the left
no,
side.
We
you
haven't-
haven't gone any either of those 2 directions yet before.
I'm gonna go left. And just keep booking it. And hope the ants follow them.
Okay. So Mike, you're going for the rope as well. Lena, what are your characters doing?
Oh god.
It's
But,
actually the way we
one
should
and
have done
one.
this. So Nick first, goes right, books it across the chamber, heading towards the rope. Elena's characters are now in second
Yeah.
order. Not knowing where Zoe was going.
Not knowing
Yeah.
where Zoe was going.
You can
So far, you've
follow,
only
or you
seen
can
the-
go on the left and choose left or right.
You can always stop and wait to see what Zoe's character does.
You could.
Yeah,
would
the only thing I
Cosmo
can think
do?
of is like my characters would probably go towards. Yeah, I'm gonna play this off of Cosmo. Cosmo would go for the rope.
Okay.
I'm thinking too hard. Cosmo is straight just crazy. He's going for the rope.
So the group of the three of your characters go to the right. Zoe runs off on the left. So I will say that the ants follow the group of the three of you, because Mike is bringing up the rear, and so they're kind of just following him very closely. And I will say that the group of your characters make it back up the rope, and the ants are kind of at the bottom of the chamber, just chittering, trying to start to climb the walls.
Drop that torch on them.
I have some oil. I'm gonna pour the
in the
oil.
mausoleum.
I have oil, like lantern oil. I'm gonna pour oil down on them and then drop a torch.
Okay. I will let you roll a d8 for. Actually, roll but roll a dex check first for dropping it to see if you hit one of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it with the person who's carrying it. So that's a +0, 14 to hit. Okay, and then 5 on the d8.
Yeah, you roast all three of them alive on the walls of this cavern, and they all fall down in like a big flaming pit. Where are my words tonight? But that's not the fun part, and I don't want to focus on that. We're gonna go back to Zoe, who goes running down a chamber, or goes running down a corridor, and then finds herself in a chamber containing 8 translucent cylindrical pods, each about 5 feet in height and 2 feet in diameter at their widest point. As you approach them, you don't really have a light source, but as you kind of look at them and feel them, you see that they're made of some sort of waxy material, and they look like they're wrapped around something vaguely humanoid.
I don't want to touch them anymore.
You don't want to touch them?
No, I don't want to touch them.
Okay.
sound
Looking around this
icky.
room, you see that there are 2 more exits. So there's the way you came, and there's also there's a corridor off to the left and one off to the right.
I will go right.
Okay. You go right for a little bit, and then you end up at a cross junction. So you can go straight, or you can go left or right. You're pretty sure, based on your internal compass, that the left probably leads you back to the pod room you were just in.
I'm gonna go right.
This brings you to a dead end.
I try and quickly go back and go down the straight path.
Okay. This brings you back to the path where you were being chased by the ants. So following it up brings you back to the big chamber. I'm assuming the rest of the group climbing back down now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the ants are gone.
I want to try and make my way back to where the rope is.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I will ask, does anybody want replacement PCs? Because I could say that Zoe disturbed some recently cocooned individuals who were stolen from town.
Oh.
I am gonna relay to the people that I found some people encased in wax, and I can bring them to them.
Yeah, we should look at that.
Yeah, I think we should go take a look.
I mean, we're not just gonna leave them there, are we?
No.
I mean, I was gonna, but if you guys want to go back, we can.
Okay, everybody who wants it, you can get up to your suite of 4 characters. So roll up some random ones.
Guys are
You
so
have-
injured.
You have like 30 seconds.
Luckily, I have a sheet of pre-mades. I'm just gonna
Hooray!
choose 2 randoms.
Now, if my descriptions have been correct, there should only be kind of one area that you haven't explored yet.
Move back that. Yeah, which is back where we threw the torch.
Yes. No. No, Zoe kind of came up that path.
Oh,
When she ran around, she could go left or right, and she went left, which led her to the pod people.
oh,
and
okay.
then
So there's
back
one
around.
branch out of the pod room that's not.
No, it's just so in the bigger cavern, going through into kind of the smaller section on the side. It's off to the right of that.
Okay. Right.
So are we going there? Are we doing it?
I'm game.
Cool.
I'll
All right.
introduce myself to these new people who just climbed out of. Are they sticky?
Oh, they're very sticky.
Gary, is that you?
Mike, I mean, they could just your guys could just trip on the way into the room and finish them off.
Accidentally impale themselves.
Oh no. Anyways,
Oh, where's the fun in that? They're survivors. They're gonna make it through this.
And worst case, we can unleash some more pod people.
no, we've let them all out. I don't want to leave any pod people here.
You don't want to leave any podlings behind.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So
Um,
you have your party refreshed, right?
Yep.
Good. Means I can throw more ants at you. So as you go into this new room, with a mixture of caution, tension, and fear, you approach the largest cavern thus far encountered. You realize that this is the chamber of the Ant Queen, and it is, not surprisingly, bustling with activity as several ant-men drones scurry about. The Ant Queen herself, however, seems to have undergone some horrific trauma as the creature's head has been removed from its body, leaving sickly trails of ichor still pumping from its thorax. The Ant-Men drones are attempting to revive her by popping open mucus-covered pupae eggs and blithely attempting to attach the younglings into the bleeding stump where the queen's head once was.
Somebody killed the queen and they're trying to make babies her new head?
Yep.
What is going on here?
It's a lot of head stuff.
A lot of head stuff.
Yep.
Well, I wish I hadn't used my oil.
There's a bunch of ants running around, trying to take these little pupae and attach them to the queen in the hopes that it's going to fix things. As you enter the room, they don't seem super bothered by you for the moment.
Is this like just a chamber? Are there exits that we can see?
You can't really see any exits over all of the activity at the moment, though I will say it looks like there's a trail of ichor further into the chamber, leading out of the queen's neck stump.
Question.
So we don't see her head.
Correct.
If I finish off the queen and she's dead, does that make me the new queen?
In some cultures, probably. Not in this ant culture.
So giant humanoid ants don't follow regular ant culture.
Correct. Regular ants don't even follow that. Those kind of.
Now I'm pretty sure if I came up and I was like, I'm the new queen, I kill the old queen, and then I'm the new queen.
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I rolled up a farmer as one of these people that I found, do I still get
Okay.
a hen?
Yes, of course.
Alright.
The hen was just
In the goop
safe.
with
It was
you?
shoved under his shirt, under your shirt, to try and
Holding it like
protect
a
it
football?
as it was taken by the ants. So.
All right, Colonel Sanders, my hen. Is,
Oh no! Oh no!
I also have a herder who is encased in the goop who has a herding dog.
Right.
So do I still get my dog?
Of course you do. Yeah. Okay. So this is what's going on.
We should
I
find
see.
the head.
yeah.
Maybe
Well,
if we
they're
attach it
distracted.
for them, they'll stop being so aggressive.
But where's the head?
Are they being aggressive?
We have to follow. Well,
Ask
They-
Rupert.
they just melted a guy.
Yeah, but is that because of this, or is this distracting them?
I don't know. They took
My-
someone's head from the wedding. Maybe they're trying to find the right head.
Oh.
I'm curious
Brandolyn
as to
also missing
what
her head?
took the head off.
It's a lot of missing heads. It's an epidemic.
Maybe
Yeah.
Brandolyn is the queen.
Queen of the Ant-Men?
She might be.
She could be. She's a
So
witch.
what you're saying is we should offer them the vintners.
What? Hold on. Wait, no.
Yeah, man.
Wait a second. We never opened Marguerite's crypt, did we?
No. You were being a little more respectful, being as you insinuated she slept with her son.
Right. Yeah, that's why. What if the head is in her crypt?
You think she took?
No, I'm
her
thinking
head and got
Heinrich took
buried with it?
his head. I'm thinking Heinrich did it because he's the big Ant-Man slayer.
We have a
Didn't
trail.
Heinrich die like 120 years ago?
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. I don't know how old queens.
If they died
Ant-Men
that long
stay.
ago, how is Shiki's lover still alive?
Elf.
Yeah, elves.
I didn't realize he was an elf. Sorry.
We have a trail to find the queen ant's head. Like there's, I
Oh,
think,
Oh.
a trail of
Yeah.
goop.
oh, I thought that was just a trail of goop because that was just ant poo.
Just ant goo.
I thought it
Just
was
regular
poop.
ant goo, not head goo.
Yeah, basically.
Let's follow the head goo.
Okay, we're following the head goo.
Yeah.
So you follow it, and you notice that it does lead you into another corridor down behind this chamber.
Perfect.
Cautiously, you descend deeper into the cavern. As your eyes adjust to the light, you suddenly feel your urine freeze in your bladder as you come face to
Gross.
face with a horrific amalgamation of withered gray body parts grotesquely fused together. It's clear to you now that limbs collected from the crypts and corpses of others have been harvested and somehow assimilated into this creature giving it mass. Indeed, you see Hort's lifeless as well as scalpless head bulging from the creature's girth like a ripe hemorrhoid.
Oh.
No!
While it has no working eyes that you can see, the creature nonetheless appears aware of your presence as it lifts its bulbous mass on a collection of legs and flails lifeless arms in your direction.
Elena, where's the channel point reward for auto killing something?
You know, I should make one.
But before you can draw your weapons to defend yourself, you see Frezzo emerge from behind the corpse harvester. He is still clothed in soiled wedding attire, and his eyes appear glassy and crazed. He licks his lips disturbingly and turns to the creature and says, "Behold, great Samhain, here are the souls I promised. My payment for your assistance murdering Hort is satisfied."
That dick.
You know, to be fair, he did say he'd meet us there. He didn't lie. Alright, well, I knew I didn't like my family.
Your family sucks. Here
Yeah.
you are saying all this stuff about my family, saying how we
Your
should
family
kill
also
me.
sucks.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different reason.
My
At least
family's
they're
pretty
not
alright.
sacrificing them to ant gods.
Yeah, I don't worship an ant god like some people.
As you watch it, you see like bits of ants and people, and I imagine this thing moves like a blob essentially, but it is made of flesh. Like there's skin completely covering it, with various limbs kind of sticking out, and like very blindly trying to just whack at whatever is around or in the way.
We're
I
trying
just-
to alleviate the tension here, Cody. Why you gotta be like that?
I imagine it's something like if a kid took a big clump of Play-Doh and then jammed all the Mr. Potato Head pieces into it.
Yes,
Cody, how
pretty
many
much.
sanity points am I losing here?
All
Of them. D100. This is Cthulhu.
So run.
Well, everybody roll initiative first, please. You have a full stack of characters. Why would you run?
13.
That'd be a
7.
pretty big stack to take on this thing.
Mike, would you roll?
12.
Waiting on Elena. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not happy. I'm putting that dice away. You're mean.
What's the worst that could happen? Not like everyone's gonna leave you behind to deal with it by yourself.
Okay. Well, let me do some rearranging here and let you guys sit with the wonderful wet image of this thing. It has to be wet, Mike. You know it has to be wet. It's like an 80s horror movie. If you don't have wet puppets,
yeah, okay.
It's not a real movie.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I can
Some
agree with
solid
that.
logic.
I think it was Thought Slime where I first heard the term wet puppets, and it perfectly encapsulates 80s horror movie schlock, and I love it. Okay, well, the creature is up first, so
Of course it is.
uh
Yo, can we
It's-
make you use that reroll to get a lower
moist,
number?
yes. Oh yeah, I still have a reroll. Thanks.
Hey, can
Thanks,
we buy?
Meister.
Can we use our rerolls to make Cody reroll?
No.
He rolls too well.
So
Yeah.
first thing it does, you see a section of itself like fall off, like slough off, like over moist flesh, and it kind of falls into the pool of the chamber, and you see it start amalgamating other parts from the floor around itself, and it forms up into another small little creature.
I don't like that.
This is like a Dark
Meanwhile-
Souls boss.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Just thinking of Bloodborne personally.
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
yeah.
it's like the one
Soulsborne.
reborn. You do recognize though that the main thing on it, the body that it's kind of based around is that of Gage Vintner.
That's where that went.
Makes sense. Makes
That's
sense.
Okay. And then he's gonna the giant Samhain monster is gonna swipe out at somebody. It's gonna swipe at Elena
Yay!
for 13.
Cosmo, no.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which one of those that's gonna try to hit. Cause I have fun with that. It does hit. That is, you hit Marcus, my new Haberdasher halfling.
Oh,
Oh,
Marcus
no,
takes
Marcus.
3 damage.
Marcus is
So-
gone
Hi,
already.
Marcus.
No! Where
Fan
did he
favorite
go?
Marcus.
Yeah.
Just gets absorbed into
just
the goo.
Swipes
We find
across and
We cut him
Just-
out
just-
of the pod, and he.
smacks Marcus right into
Don't worry,
like the
Marcus, you're
wall.
free now. You'll live a long and prosperous life.
We just see him floating around in the goo inside, like, help.
You just see him slowly start to morph into the body. Just...
Ugh. I don't want to see that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So now the other amalgamation of body parts is up, and it is also going to attack the group.
Prefer if it didn't.
Let's just say I rolled really well. What is he? Strikes with some claws. Who's it gonna strike? Elena again, and I rolled a 17.
I'm rolling a
So
d3 to see who dies.
Who's getting this? Who's getting hit with this one?
Tanya, my
2
rutabaga
damage.
famia. She's dead.
Oh no, Tanya, we loved you.
I literally
Another fan favorite.
2 new characters right out the door.
Yep. Not even.
Man, I
don't
like
even feel bad
Tanya.
about it.
She had a +3 to strength.
Ooh.
So you're up.
Well,
So there's
Gosh.
let me paint this again for you. There's a giant wet flesh monster in the middle of the room coming at you. There's a smaller wet flesh monster also coming at you. And then there's Frezzo.
yes, it's all coming back to me now.
It's also gotta be like it's that like it's I know it says it's gray, but I'm also picturing it as like that inflamed like pink flesh color from like inflammation.
I hate
So we had
that
to go on
even
mute.
more.
I'm gonna have all my characters
Sam.
hit the
Hi, Sam.
smaller guy.
Hi Sam.
Cody says hi.
I don't have room to put this.
So I'm gonna have all 4 of my dudes hit the smaller guy.
Bye Sam. Can we get some F's in chat for Marcus and the other one, the other fan
Yeah.
favorite?
Tanya,
Can you?
Tanya, yes.
my rutabaga farmer.
Not the rutabagas.
It's always the
Um,
rutabagas.
18 to hit with my staff.
Who are you hitting?
The smaller guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yes. Wasn't anticipating hitting. I didn't pull my D4 out. 3 damage.
Ooh, yeah, you cut off a big chunk of the gauge monster.
Yeah.
It like slops off, and you see the gauge thing like open its mouth as though it was trying to scream, but all you hear is like this wet sucking sound.
I'm gonna try and stab it with my dagger.
Elena's not having a good time with my descriptions, and I
13.
love it.
I'm grossed out, my dude.
Sorry, what'd you
Yeah.
roll?
13.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yes. 5 damage.
The gauge monster falls apart at your feet.
Like it's dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it melts as all the various body parts move away
Okay.
from each other.
I will have my last 2 dudes hit the big guy then, I guess. Alright. 7 to hit.
That's not gonna hit it.
Okay. And 8 to hit.
Nope.
That's me.
All right,
He'll
Mike, you're
die.
up.
Good. All right. Well.
Hey, you guys got a player reroll. I hope you feel better now.
Thank you, Commander Solo.
Okay. Well, old man Harry is going to run up with the sword, the ant slaying sword
Ooh.
of ant slaying.
I'm going to try and strike the Ant Queen's head. It's sticking out of the top of this thing at a weird angle.
That's going to be a 14.
That will hit it.
Oh, yes, Harry. Good man. Four damage.
Ooh. Yep. You take a decent sized chunk out of a couple of the arms.
Okay, and then that brings us to our new characters. Little Sherry the shaman is going to swing a torch at this thing.
We
Okay.
have an up the dice chain.
Oh no.
Would you like to up your dice?
Oh no, I'll let someone else do it. I don't feel confident enough. I really don't
That's
feel
something
confident enough. I just
strategically
looked at their
that's
strength.
better to use on like an attack, not on a to hit.
Yeah.
3.
Wait, I shouldn't have said that shit.
Hey!
Oh, come on. That was yeah, okay. Anyway, Mike, what'd you roll?
3.
That's no.
Okay. And my last one is going to be a 12.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, 13.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
oh, 3 damage.
Woo. Hacking away at this thing.
That's me. Herb's not gonna get in the fray. He's still trying to keep his guts from falling out.
Okay. Nick, you're up.
Okay. Do you guys think the ants are on this thing's side?
I don't
It's
want to
still
know.
the head. Oh, oh.
I mean, it did bring them corpses, didn't it? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true. The ants
yeah.
were collecting the bodies. That's right. Okay. Bonnie, who I'm hoping is past her overpowering grief at this point, is actually gonna get mad and run at Frezzo. Try and stab Frezzo with her knife if she can get there.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. She rolled a 2 with a -1. So
No.
no. All right, gonna try. The rest of them are gonna focus on the task at hand. 9 to hit, I think, is a no-go.
Nope.
14 to hit
Oh yeah.
with the pitchfork for 6 damage.
Ooh, yeah, you just you get the thing in kind of dead center, and this like combination of blood and pus and like black ichor just starts like kind of falling out of this thing's middle.
Even when I win, I lose because I have to hear that. All right, last one with a cudgel at 6. So that's a no-go.
No. Okay. You're all done?
Yep.
All right, Frezzo's up. And I'm assuming he's gonna run up to Bonnie, who makes the sound of a cat puking. Yeah, pretty much. I think mine was grosser, but thanks, Commando Solo. He is going to attack Bonnie with a short sword. Oh, you guys got another player +1.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Nick, does an 11 hit Bonnie?
Yes.
Okay. for 3 damage.
Bonnie is fallen.
Hacked to bits by Frezzo. Elena, you are up. And John Marcus and Tanya.
So Moosh is going to try and stab Frezzo
Do it.
with her short, or I guess hack with her short sword. Mainly because she hates this guy. Is a 10 gonna do it?
Frezzo?
Yeah.
It is not. You do have a +1 if you would like to
Will an
redeem it.
11 do it?
Or
Oh, an 11
reroll?
would do it.
Alright. We'll go with the 11.
You also still have your up the dice chain and player reroll as well.
Oh, did we get a reroll as well?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
From before. yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, chat.
I got a 6.
Nope.
No, I mean, like, with the 11, the damage is a 6. I used the
Oh.
+1 to get the 11.
You stab Frezzo right in the chest, and he clutches the dagger and goes down, and then you see like the glaze lift from his eyes, and it's just like, oh no, I was possessed the whole time. Oh.
Oh, shame. You
dies.
still suck.
Okay. What else are you gonna do?
I guess Cosmo is just gonna go after the big dumpy dude.
The big wet puppet.
Yeah, the big wet puppet.
The big old bag of dicks. We could call him.
14.
That'll hit.
All right. What do you even have? Why do you have daggers?
It's like if you took a bunch of hams and put them in like a big sack.
It's a 1
To hit or
to no.
damage?
It's a 16 to hit. It's a 1 for damage, and
Okay.
he sees that he's like barely doing anything with these daggers, and he's just going to pick up the pitchfork from Tanya.
Sweet.
Tanya's body, where it fell.
Okay. You still going?
Nope, that's it. I don't have anything
Okay.
else.
Okay.
I'm sad.
We just gotta leave.
Yeah. He feels so bad for me losing my 2 new characters that he just had to leave.
Oh, no, it's because I need my book.
I hate this.
Good, then I'm doing it right. Okay. How many characters does everybody still have?
I'm up to 4 now.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Mike,
hope you like your 4, Zoe.
And the
Mike,
dog.
I need
I spent the
your
majority of this.
lowest your character with the lowest will save to roll a will save.
My
The
characters all
lowest
died at the
will
wedding.
save? Oh,
Yes.
that's Old Man Harry.
I am not Timothy. We are playing They Served Brandolyn Red, the DCC horror #1, I believe.
A will save, you say?
Yes.
That is a 1.
Great.
Not natural.
So Old Man Harry is now under the control of Samhain.
Excellent.
Save health, yeah. And it's gonna go and it's going to strike out with its noodly appendages to whack somebody in the face. Who will it whack, you ask? Well, it's gonna whack Elena because my dice hate her apparently. And I have a judge reroll, so I'm gonna reroll that attack.
It's okay. We hate
Ooh,
your
not
dice
much
too.
better. I don't think a 9 hits.
No, thank God I put on armor. Oh,
Okay. Zoe, you're up.
I won't beat him up.
Please.
I'm gonna try and kill him. No, I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, that's gosh, where is it? 17 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, where'd my D4 go? Oh, Carly, excuse me.
Don't worry, the dog will find it.
Yes. 3 damage.
Nice. This thing looks like it's barely hanging on. The red color is intensifying. And
No.
it's bulging out more and more.
Oh, it's gonna explode.
I'm gonna keep hitting it before Cody can continue describing. That's a nat
Everybody keep your
one.
mouths closed.
Nat
We have a
one.
reroll. We have a
Fumble,
reroll, Zoe.
fumble.
Reroll.
Reroll. I'm rerolling it.
Yeah.
9 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, next character. 4 to hit.
Nope.
Last character.
We do have an up the dice chain still too.
20.
Nat 20?
Oh.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yay!
We have
Oh my
another
gosh.
player reroll, by the way.
Crit. Okay, roll your
Crit.
roll your d4, Zoe. And add your
Rolling
luck.
it
Pew, 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 pew.
and
There's
add
Sam
my
with his
luck.
soundboard.
So that's 5.
It's a 5. Okay, solid strike to torso. Inflict +1 d6 damage with the strike.
Ooh.
So plus 1 d6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Can you
4.
up that d6 with the dice chain up?
Good.
Do I need to? I think I'm gonna kill him. So what does that go up to? A d8?
Thanks, Sam.
D8.
I think it's too late for me
Oh.
though.
Is 7 on the chain? Might be a 7.
I was gonna say, do I have is there a 7? Because if there is, I
Yeah, there's a
probably
D7.
There
have
is a 7, yeah. So it must be
Okay.
7.
I have a d7 somewhere if that exists.
Get it.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find
It's
it.
one of the fun wonky dice. Oh, it is a 7. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's my d5. I got this. Don't give me a second.
Get it.
Was that it? Is that it? 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. That's 4.
Oh. Okay, you strike at the thing, and it continues to swell, and it eventually bursts as body parts rain down all over you. You get covered in this thick mix of pus and blood, and it is dead.
What happens to old man Harry?
Oh, he's not possessed anymore.
Oh, good. Whew.
That's good. He has the sword.
That's. I forgot he did. Oh God.
You did it.
In the midst of all that, Samuel Nan purchases a judge reroll.
Yep.
Excuse?
The
Yeah,
betrayal.
The principle of that is pretty great.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Sam, I let you down.
So now what?
So we leave how Fresno came in.
Yeah, how did he
Oh,
come
yeah.
in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there are 2 antholes and a hole that you guys.
I guess.
I'm assuming one of the 2 anthills.
So now what?
Is there anything you guys care to do with the story still, or are we just gonna kind of?
Well,
What? I'm
What
trying
about the
to.
lovers?
Yeah, what about Brandolyn?
Was this her boyfriend?
Was that a red herring?
Yo, was she not real? Was it a lure to get us
I mean, you
into
guys
the
definitely fought her.
tunnel?
We definitely fought her, and we definitely felt sad when we drank her wine.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't drink the wine, so I didn't.
And there
drink
was
the
a
wine.
rumor that her old lover will pay for her bones.
Oh, that's White Rush, right?
Grass.
Grass.
Oh,
I was gonna say, if we ever get out of here,
yeah. I'm
both
also
her-
gonna.
is that not? Did you not grab the bones for exactly that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did,
okay.
but I
Oh,
didn't
I
know
was-
that the
That's
old
why I
creepy
grabbed the
elf. I
bones.
didn't know that the old creepy elf was.
Still
But that-
alive.
But that makes sense. Okay.
I didn't clue in that was white grass.
I legit have been thinking this whole time that she was trying to get us to reunite her with her head.
Yeah, I.
The one that was crushed
Is
into
her
the
head
wine.
in the pile?
That's why I was putting things in the wine.
It's in
Well,
the wine.
there is a head in the pile that Frezzo said he'd pay for. Maybe one of the other one of the other relatives would pay for it.
True.
Yeah, but Frezzo was also trying to get us here as sacrifices.
If somebody might pay for it,
No, it's not worth it.
You can go sifting through the pus and ichor if you want to find that
Yeah.
head.
we're all already covered.
That's fair.
That doesn't make it
Figuratively and physically.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's get
So-
out of here.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
out
let's
of
go
here.
home,
Take
guys.
the bones
I'm
to
done.
old man Whitegrass, the weird elf that lives in town.
Thank you. How did you know that I wanted these?
It was
He
a
pays you
hunch.
60 gold pieces.
There you go. There's your inheritance.
Perfect.
This is exactly what I needed. Don't worry, Brandolyn, we will be together again.
I'm
Goes
sure
back
that's fine.
inside.
That's not creepy at all.
No.
Well,
Not the
maybe we'll
slightest.
find out what happens with that later at some point.
Maybe. Oh, is this guy gonna come back to haunt us? Did we do something that's gonna bleed into our other DCC?
Well,
Bleeds into
I'm
Langmore.
spent. I have nothing else to give for this
Boy,
scenario.
that
Yeah, no.
escalated. That was
Oh my
excellent.
We
God.
finished it right
We
on
did.
time.
I'm proud of you
Yeah.
guys.
We
We got
did
through
it.
it. And my sanity is still intact. And
Ours
will
isn't.
continue to be.
Questionable.
I
Thank
feel
you,
like that was
Commando Solo, who I think saved us in that
Yes.
last fight.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that one was probably gonna kill me.
Yep.
that
Commando
was
Solo
And
has saved my
whoever it
life,
was.
and I am sure of it.
That bought a reroll for the DM in that last fight.
we won't say
Yeah.
who. We don't have to mention.
He
his name.
knows who he is, and I'll be having
He
some
knows
words
what
with
he
him
did.
once the streams ends.
Get the couch ready, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
Does anybody have any last comments about this horrific scenario?
I'm grossed out.
It was excellent.
Yeah, it was good.
I loved it.
This was fun.
Oh yeah.
Great. I'm glad you guys had fun. Those of you who are still around, thanks for hanging out. And we are again Corporate Crash Course, the Corptocracy. Find us on Twitch and on YouTube at Corporate Crash Course. This will probably go up on Goodman Games at some other point, but we play other RPGs on our own channel, which is cool. We're also CCC RPGs on Twitter and Instagram. So come find us, and we'll post whenever we play. So until next time, avoid weird flesh amalgamations and don't go into anthills if
Always
you
good
can help it.
advice.
Bye, gang.
Bye.